The Hillcrest Motel was the kind of place travelers passed without noticing. Its neon sign flickered weakly, half the rooms were empty, and the air always smelled faintly of bleach and something older. It was cheap, quiet, and forgotten. Perfect for people who didn't want to be found. When Mara Jensen pulled in that rainy night, she didn't plan to stay long. Her car had broken down halfway to Pittsburgh, and the motel was the only sign of life for miles. The clerk, an old man with cloudy eyes and shaking hands, slid the register across the counter without a word. "Just one night," she said. He nodded, not meeting her gaze. "Room 313. Mara hesitated. "You don't have something closer to the lobby?" The old man froze. His eyes flicked up for the first time, dull gray, filled with something between pity and fear. "That's the only one left." Room 313 was at the end of the hall, where the carpet turned darker and the air felt colder. The numbers on the door were crooked, and the metal key jingled faintly in her hand like it didn't want to be used. Inside, the room looked normal enough: a queen bed, faded wallpaper, an old TV that hummed when she turned it on. But the mirror above the dresser caught her attention. It was larger than normal, almost taking up the whole wall, and the glass seemed just a bit off. The reflection lagged by half a second, like it was thinking before it copied her. She laughed it off, blaming exhaustion. She showered, crawled into bed, and shut off the light. At 3:13 a.m., something woke her. It was faint, a scratching sound coming from the wall behind the mirror. Slow. Deliberate. Like nails dragging across plaster. She sat up, heart hammering. "Hello?" The scratching stopped. Then, from the mirror, came a whisper. Low, almost inaudible. "Don't look." Mara froze. She hadn't imagined it. The voice was soft, female, trembling. "Who's there?" she whispered. The mirror fogged slightly, though the room was cold. And as the condensation spread, letters began to appear in the mist. "Help me." Mara stumbled back. Her hand found the lamp, switched it on, bright light filled the room. The message vanished. The mirror was just a mirror again. She didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, she demanded answers. The old man at the counter went pale when she mentioned the mirror. You didn't touch it, did you?" "No," she said. "What's going on in that room?" He sighed, rubbing his temples. "That room's been closed for years. Should have been, anyway. I shouldn't have given you that key." "Why?" "Because nobody stays in room 313 twice," he muttered. "A woman died there. About 10 years ago. She was running from someone. Locked herself in, tried to call for help. But when they found her, she was inside the wall. Like she'd been pulled in." Mara's stomach turned. "Inside the wall?" He nodded slowly. "That's where she still is. Or what's left of her." That night, against every instinct screaming at her, Mara went back. She couldn't leave, not without proof. She set up her phone camera facing the mirror, then sat on the bed, staring at her reflection. "Who are you?" she whispered. The lights flickered. The reflection smiled, but Mara didn't. Then, her reflection turned its head, looking toward the corner of the room. Something moved there, something in the wall, shifting behind the wallpaper like a body pressing against it from the other side. Her phone dropped from her hand. The reflection lifted its arm, reaching out of the mirror as if the glass were water. Mara screamed. 2 days later, a highway patrol officer stopped by Hillcrest Motel after reports of a car left abandoned out front. The clerk was gone. Room 313's door was locked from the inside. When they forced it open, they found no one, just a phone on the floor, still recording. The final frame showed Mara's reflection standing in front of the mirror, smiling, long after she was gone. And now, if you look closely at the mirror in room 313, you can still see her, waiting for someone to notice.